Well, I went to town today. Part of it was to get these bearings for that mower so I can get it back together. Now, I went to the bearing supply store. Oh, easy, Bob. Bob. Back. It had me worried because the sign was changed, and I thought, you know, every time something changes a business, you know, it can get a little hairy. I was afraid they'd moved because they're nice. You can go, like, all these bearings cost me a total of $16. Bob, you're just a nuisance. Oh, and you got claws. The cool part was, though, it was the same place. They just changed their name. Yes, Bob. Oh, you're in the camera again. And after I bought them bearings, they gave me 2 of these, you know, screwdrivers with multi-ends. And they're actually, you know, I use these a lot. I like these. I like to keep one of these with me all the time. Nice thing about these, though, this is of the type where it's actually 2 different sizes. You know, one is big, one is small. Because a lot of times you can use them like a nut driver, particularly for doing the hose clamps that have the hex head on them. You know, they're the screw type hose clamp that are made for a screwdriver, but they also have a hex head. You can't beat that for putting them on. You hold them in place and you can screw them on. So they gave me 2 of them. So now I'm set. Was very happy with that. But, you know, it's the same people. They just changed their name, which was to my benefit. Because it's nice, you know, if you go and order parts from like a store that has the lawnmower stuff, it would cost you a lot of money. But from a bearing supply place, they just give you the bearings. But you are hell on a tripod. Here, Bob, take these and run away. Yeah, don't eat that plastic. Another thing I ran into, which was something I had actually been thinking about ordering, but I'm always hesitant to order, are mags for this Walther made Colt 1911 22. You know, they come with one 12-round mag, but I always wanted to get some more, but they were pretty expensive. And like I said, I wasn't sure if I'd get the right one. But here they had the right ones. So I was able to pick up 2 of them. They were like $40 each, but I have seen them as high as $80 each. So that wasn't too bad. And I don't know why they had them in there. It was a weird thing because that place has never sold those guns. But that's the mag I needed. No, that's good to have. This is a good little gun. You know, excellent for a 22 pistol. It's really kind of hard to beat this thing. Feels good, shoots really good, very accurate. But nice to have a couple extra mags for it. Because you take that out shooting, and you spend, you know, especially if one guy is shooting it, the other guy's got to be loading a mag all the time. Well, if I can load up 3 mags ahead of time. But they're a nice mag to load too, because you can just, you pull down on that slider and just drop them in. So it's alright. It makes the gun a little more valuable to me if I got spare mags for it. In the same place, I was surprised to see, well, pleased to see, they had the SR 4759, so I got a couple pounds of that. And I got another pound of 4227. But somebody had told me, had mentioned one time that they were going to quit making this. But I think they might have been mistaken, because talking to the guy in there, he said, well, it was the 4756 that they quit making. 4759 they were still making. And this works good for some of the cast bullets and some of my shorter barrel guns. So good to have that on hand. But all in all, it was a productive day. But it was good to find these mags, you know, because like I say, these are the right ones, you know, the made in German ones. Germany, by Walther for this gun. So I am in business. Now I just got to put that lawnmower together, but this was darn near worth the $16 just for these 2. because they're handy. You know, I always like to, I spend a lot of time carrying one of them just in that, you know, that wrench pocket in the side of my pants, because when you're working on a chainsaw or anything you work on, these are handy. But that's the deal. But it was a productive day. I hate going into town, especially in the warm weather, but it was productive.